G'day guys, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. I hope my Dream Team family and viewers are well. You can go and check out my Twitch times for my schedule below. I stream every Monday, Friday and Sunday, and I have a pretty positive and chill community if you guys want to come out, and yeah, it'll be a good time if you do decide to come along. So I got a feedback from a member of the community of Reen, and she suggested that making my next video based upon the figures of Kyurem and the black and the white. And it got me thinking, why not focus myself doing all of the legendaries, mythical Pokemon that have or have not been introduced into Pokemon Duel, and if they have, why not reimagine them or imagine them as if they could have been in the game, or revamp them in something else entirely different. And yeah, so this is what this video is going to be about today. Since we currently do not have a Black Kyurem in the game yet, we currently have access to 110 Pokemon. We got an additional 10 more Pokemon about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and as we know, Black Kyurem has the ability Terra Volt. So the ability pretty much allows this Pokemon that can only be set as a form in the deck. So the battle opponent, which increase or decrease abilities, are also nullified, and this Pokemon can also MP through other figures. And yeah, it is pretty OP if I do say so myself. Yeah, and it's just the way how this whole figure happens. So that was what it looked like originally, sort of going through Mist, Fly, Free Shock. Although I must admit, I didn't really change much from this figure to this other figure, to the one that I recreated. However, we'll still go through and I'll show you what I did create. So this is Black Kyurem as I reimagine it. Everything except for Fusion Bolt had remained the same. I was really tempted to change the dodge into a gold, but I didn't know if that would be too OP or not, even if it's only 4%. And honestly, I don't know if the gold would really have any relevance. So the only thing I did increase was the Fusion Bolt from 100 to 110. The only reason is when it evolves, I think its attack damage goes up by 10 or 20 attack damage. So I didn't want it to be too OP, so it can still fit in the meta. It is a 2 MP figure, and yeah, it can do a lot of damage once it's all evolved. So I thought that was a pretty fair amount, better than the 100 that it was once at. And then I did the same again with White Kyurem, and they are a Dragon Ice type. They have a varied ability from Black Kyurem, so it can be set through as a form in the deck, but it does still decrease damage nullified, and this Pokemon can MP through. So it can change from other forms, and I forgot to mention that too on the other figure. And any of the Reshimen that have been excluded from the duel, move one of the Reshimen to the bench, which is pretty awesome. It does have like Miss, Draco, Iceburn and Dodge, and its last wheel size is Fusion. And then in comparison to what I did with all the original wheel, again, just like I did with the other figure to keep it balanced, is that I increased Fusion Flare from 100 to 110. Again, I was thinking of changing the dodge into a yellow and maybe having a different attack from White Kyurem, but we've got to be really careful with how much we change on these figures. Like buffing them up and increasing them is really good. I'll probably do a little bit more better once I can actually create a figure from scratch, because that allows my imagination to run free and I can perhaps turn it in a way that would be good. But trying to base it off from figures that already work, the only really drawback I would say is its attack damage, and the Draco and Meteor could definitely be shown. However, figures like Viburnum, or Vibravum, sorry, actually have Draco Meteor, so we can't change the 1-star into 2-star, which would be really cool if it did, just as a default before evolution. But yeah, other than that, I did like the way that it turned out. I wish I could have done more. I had to simplify it and make it the wheel not too overpowering, and that was one of the things that was setting me back. But I really did wish I could do more edits with this, and I would have loved to have redone the whole work, the whole wheel for both of them, but it meshes too well with Kyurem. I am thinking of doing Kyurem as another video, but I really wanted to do these two together since they are Black and White Kyurem. And yeah, I am happy with the way that it came out, even though I know this one wasn't probably as great, but I did put a lot of thought into it before creating this. And as I say, the only real difference I made with this was Fusion Flare. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and to please smash the subscribe bell. All your support is much appreciated. Depending on how many thumbs up I get and how many comments I get below will reflect if I continue this series or not. So it's very important, if you are watching, to please leave a comment. I know this one probably wasn't as engaging. However, I legitimately did struggle because I might get comments of people saying that, oh, it's too OP, it won't synergize with Kyurem. So these were all factors that I was considering. So the only thing I think would hold back Black and White Kyurem would be the Fusion Flare attack sitting at 110, and after evolution and all that, all the purple and attack damages do increase, but for now that was the best I could think of that would buff it without being too crazy. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your lovely host H2O Queen, over and out. Peace, love, light, enjoy the rest of the day. Take care guys, and yes, I know some of you guys have been asking, I will be continuing on with a Friends mangas later on this week, and I'll do another episode then. Thank you so much guys, and take care.